This is terrible. The, attack is nothing to worry about. Violence erupts here. My home. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love. Are you not? You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally. I await with...
Worm's Crossing. We could be inside the city walls before long. And I could be back where this all started. I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go. Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? A bit crowded, don't you? Lead the way, then.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Things have stayed interesting.
You return, Stira. I pray the hearts of you and your companion are ready.
It can't hurt, I suppose. Unless you embarrass me. Then you might find yourself hurting in a whole manner of ways.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth, and remember to breathe. I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Shadowheart, an endless storm surges behind sharp eyes. Listen, think. From where does Shadowheart draw comfort on a cold, dark night?
I see. Are you sure you don't want to quit while you're behind?
All affections face their trials. Your bond quivers, but it does not yet break. The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maiden's respect?
Very good. Just don't say it so loud.
The sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, but now we must dig deeper, into the most painful reaches of the spirit. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadowheart, what is her deepest shame?
I didn't think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. But you're right. You didn't do abysmally, I suppose. That's worth something.
Your bond is false, and I know why. Because your heart belongs to another. Close your eyes, and she will show herself to you.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Oh, have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. When you find the lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
You look a little shell-shocked. Worry not. It's nothing a little music can't fix. Let the music soothe your soul.
How could this happen?
Oh, how could Madame Lucretius let this happen?
I have no idea what in the hell's happened back there, but...
Triples is supposed to be...
I heard what you did about Dribbles. He was a good egg. Thank you.
Soon the bastards will outnumber us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Kick 'em all out.
We won't need to. If we do this right, they'll run for the damn hills.
Incident involving a child's fingers.
They attacked a child?
I'm not asking for much. Just a teensy investment to get me
It's up
started.
there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. For now, but I can't let you pass. We might have repelled an advance party, but they'll strike again.
This one time, we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
When did you realize the Redcaps had escaped?
Paramidius, one of our red cap cleaners, alerted me. Well, he threw a rock at me and said, "Ah!" But I got his meaning.
Sorry, you have Redcaps working in your service.
There is so much wrong with that name.
We pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
I'm coming to take down
Lunch?
You did me a real favour clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, but most of the action is beyond Worm's Crossing. Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry. When I tried to fool a sharpie like you, have a look. Stay away from trap.
Oh, hi. If you're here to save me again,
One more dereliction of juicy.
Grown-ups look at me sideways because they think you're a thief, Merpon.
So don't make trouble.
I just lost a wager.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city.
Tell me one thing. Is there someone called Renald there? A tiefling with short horns and purple hair?
Reynold. Now there is a name I haven't heard in a while. He is no more. I'll leave the rest for you to find out. Heretic.
They're beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
You're coddling these vagabonds, and don't give a rat's arse about honest citizens. Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. They're a danger to all of us.
We've got diseases, and any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
I wish the cult had run our farm, though. At least we got to stop it.
heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice. I don't give a shit about all that. It's how I've been treated, which is the real travesty. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedure. I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was odd, stuffing their pockets. Bloody Adam.
Back off! I found these apples first!
We got here first.
Take the wood from the cartoon. That'll be good for a fire, if nothing else.
Did you hear something earlier? Almost like...
Well, we're by a windmill. Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
What's that?
A few days in a jail cell. At least we'd have a bed. What?
Look at that.
Thinking you were blushing with happiness to be here with me.
Oh, I see. Compliments in return for the picnic, is it? Maybe I'll take that drink after all.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell. At least we'd have a bed.
What?
I know.
One of those guild robbers will be safe in the wild. They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
Yeah, well, this time they weren't feeling polite.
Should go straight to the day out there.
And for what? It's run to commit by praying. And the gods don't give a damn about
Ah, a new Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed. Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
You sense there's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
Oh, well, one of the missing letters is my own correspondence. A personal matter, nothing serious. But you can understand if people think I can't even deliver my own letters, I'd be finished. I suppose there's no harm in you taking a look. Here's something to get you started. Bring me the letter, unopened, and you'll get the rest.
Train the dogs again, Miss Marcia.
When you prove yourself not to be an...
Tempers are rising.
Woof! Ah, you speak, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels? They're not for sale. These are courier dogs, trained to follow orders. They're worth more than their weight in gold.
There's no point arguing with the guards. You're not getting past that.
What's that?
What do you remember? I bad to myself and the kids. Ready by the door. You should do the same.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Safe in the
No.
Feathers of the common pigeon variety. Formerly attached to one of the postmaster's flock, I'd guess. Oh, pigeon blood. Careful. It's a nightmare to wash out.
What to do?
What do you remember? My son. He's only a boy.
Pigeon blood. Grim.
Pigeon blood. Is there a feasting feline nearby?
Stillman is dead. This does not bode well.
Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a good man.
Let us talk to him. Please. Just...
We have the Duke's full support. For the good of the people.
At least we'd have a bed. Ready by the door. What? You should do the same.
I don't want to leave. I know.
When's the last time you changed the straw? Filled the water troughs?
You throw a fit when there's no
A few days ago.
day out.
You're supposed to do it every day? Bloody moron. Why aren't these
All right. That was my next job. I was just raking them.
Citizens only. I won't say it again.
If we want clear from arms, there's nowhere else to go. Please. Orders are orders. We got ours.
There must be something.
Let me work my magic.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Don't suppose you've stumbled across those much appreciated.
My son. He's only a boy. You must understand.
Woof! A charming effort, but you can't fool me. You're not a dog. So what the hell are you doing in my kennels? Oh, gods. Unless you want me to shove you in one of these cages, stop barking and start speaking. Bloody hell, just leave. You again. Oh, unless you want me to shove you in one of these bloody hell.
Said you'd do whatever it takes.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I should send you back to the fish pits.
One with the weave.
Feathers of the common pigeon variety. Formerly attached to one of the postmaster's flock, I'd guess.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Build the water troughs.
A few days ago.
Seek and you shall find me.
Day, bloody moron.
Don't suppose you've, stumped much appreciation.
Fascinating. Still needs murder. Still unsolved. City watch under scrutiny. Our readers will be outraged. Aren't you? I knew there was a story here, and there you are, the hero of the hour, walking right up to me. The name's Lens, reporter with the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Care to do a quick interview? You, of course. News travels fast in this city, and after your exploits, you're quite the celebrity. This interview will be our biggest issue yet. It won't take more than 2 moments of your time. If you play your cards right, this could make the cover. I just need some extra details. So, you've arrived at Baldur's Gate. What's brought you here at a time like this? Everybody needs a rest from time to time, even seasoned adventurers like yourself. I imagine you've a need to let off some steam after your recent adventures in the shadow-cursed lands. My sources tell me you recently vanquished the fearsome General Ketheric Thorm. How did you manage that? Defying the gods themselves. I had no idea. Taking out one of the Absolute's generals was no mean feat. You must feel confident for the battles ahead. The cult's threat is far from extinguished. What's your plan of attack? You think chaos courses through your veins? You have no idea.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. You think I can't sniff the secrets hidden in your pretty skull? What you seek, what you need. Gortash knows you are coming, knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. Remember, His throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
Still alive, so that's progress.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Absolutely not. We've hit our quota for mangy strays.
Yes! You've got a...
Citizens only. I won't say it again.
But we want to hear from Arm. There's nowhere else to go.
Absolutely not. We've hit our quota for mangy strays.
But... I won't make it that long on my own. But... All right. I'll go.
Absolutely not.
Yes!
Citizens only. I won't say it again.
But we want to hear from Arm. There's nowhere else to go. Please.
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good. This all begins to ring a little too familiar for my liking. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel
Tell the lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. You'll need to free up your ranks a little first. Then let...
Enough, Kenza. Sir, you need to stay clear.
Take it somewhere else. My hands are full.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? I'm afraid Article 30.1.7 stipulates that religious or spiritual assertions cannot count towards one's proof of self-sufficiency. I will repeat, for the last time, may I add, do you have... Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's Decree on Extraordinary Wartime Your name? I'm doing the question. Last time.
Well met, citizen. Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate in the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
State your business.
I'm a herbalist by trade, Sir Fist. My assistants and I were out collecting blooms for that rub rot going around. Oof, nasty business. Contagious.
Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known. Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but... Your peaceful surrender has been noted. You will be transferred to Worms Rock Prison, where you will await
Eat this, you pile of junk!
villains.
For the good of the...
Damn it all!
Recovery is imminent.
I'll have your heads!
Stillman's. This does not bode well.
It's Stelmane murdered.
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people.
Bet you won't get kicked out of the temple. They blame us for everything.
To do with his death.
What do you remember?
Swear it.
Eye color, hairstyle, accent, anything.
Can I please have some food?
I'll give them a piece of...
If you're looking for ill martyrs,
Have mercy.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Logan is dead. Murdered. I don't want to talk.
Details.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Logan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. Thank you. I wouldn't normally speak so harshly, but these are rather unique circumstances. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Logan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Charette's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle. I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit. I really hope you find something.